Now we're live.
Are we? It's not telling me that. Yes, now it's telling me that. Right, we're live. We're actually both live at the same end. Off with it ends. Whatever. Anyway, we are the Mad Scientists. I'm definitely Mad Frankie, and Violet Igor's in control.
It's
Hopefully.
about me.
So together we make the Mad Scientists. Oh, we daft. uh, well, hello everybody. Teresa popped in first. Hi, Teresa.
I'm
And there's
going
Miriam. Hello,
to.
everybody. Glad to see you here.
Hi, Teresa. Hi, Miriam. I'm gonna
I've got a
mute
few things to talk
here.
about. But not much.
You're gonna fix your camera, so
The
we're
very
looking
first
at
thing I want to do is to say thank you to uh, Teresa's
Evie and Trish.
Evan,
Trish's.
no, Trish's brother,
Yes.
Thomas, right? For this lovely, lovely card he sent. Isn't that marvellous? I think that's just magnificent.
Headphones.
Oh, nice. Oh, yes, headphones. Okay, headphones. Yeah, I told you she's in charge.
Well, no, Paula caught it. Hey,
Yeah, but
Paula. Hey, Paula.
there we go. Plugged in. Hello, Colleen. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Paula. Oops, that's fallen off.
And then we gotta check your lighting. Yes.
Yes.
Back up. Back up. I want to say, Tommy does awesome postcards. I mean,
Doesn't
really.
he?
Isn't
And
that
it was such a lovely surprise to receive it. It was lovely. So lovely. I'm really, really happy to get that. It's just nice. It's really nice. Thank you so much, Tommy. I was trying to figure out what stencil he'd used actually. Can you recognise the stencil?
no?
I do like the design here on this circle. It makes it look like a little spaceship. Mind you, when I look at things, almost anything looks like a spaceship. I'm like that.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Right, well, I sent off for some older cones, and this is what arrived. These little things. Aren't they tiny? So obviously, these two that I found in my garden are obviously not older because they ain't the same at all. Not in the least bit the same. So, nope, they're not older. There must be some kind of pine tree or other.
Yeah,
Don't know what, but this is older. So now I know. I'll pop those away with us. I'm going to use them to make some ink, you see. Older was one of the suggestions for being able to make nice ink. And I've got a couple of books to show you. I've been looking at one. Is it here or did I put it down somewhere? I think I must have put it down somewhere.
well, you've got quite a few over there.
Yes. That is the trouble.
I know you've got your desk protected because you're gonna carry on with sprays. So you
Yeah.
want, yeah,
That's why I've got that there. Definitely.
yeah.
Oh, here we are. It's down here by my feet. I was just looking at this, which
Oh,
is one of those dyers books. I've had it quite a while, back from when I was doing eco dyeing. You
point
see,
your lamp up. Thank you. That's so
yeah.
much better. Yes.
And she does mention various things in here. You know, there's dandelion and tansy, which I'm getting ready to use any moment. And I've got some, I think, a tansy. There might be something else, but they look very similar. But they've got more open, separate flowers than these button things. Trouble is, they're being eaten by the ghastly stripy caterpillars.
Oh,
Very ghastly because I want the flowers. So I shall have to go and pick them tonight and start doing the ink. I've been waiting for it to be a dry day. Well, it's been a fairly dry day today anyway, so that's all right. And there's lots of different things in here. It talks about rowan, mountain ash. These are all for dyeing clothes. So making dye bars is not what I want to do, but it's interesting just the same.
And is this, I know her name. I've seen her name, so I may have one of her books in ebook. These look
Yeah.
like American, these look like US plants. The elderberry, the mountain ash.
Well, I've got elderberry in my garden,
Okay.
and I love elderberry. And dock sorrel, curled dock,
Yeah.
blackberry, rudbeckia, coneflower, black-eyed Susan. Got some of them. I've got quite a few of these now. It even talks a bit about madder, which is helpful. And what's this one? Palmatum. That's sumac, but this is rhubarb palmatum. I thought it looked a bit like that, rather like a ruum. Great big things like Beth Chetto has in her garden, but hers are green with enormous spikes all over them. Lethal looking things. Buckthorn, weld. Oh, look, oak galls. Got some oak galls now, so I'll be able to do some of those. Not that I've done the oak knopper galls. These are the round ones I want to try. Probably makes no difference whatsoever in the colour, but look at all these. Pear. Look what you could get with pear bark. Sanders wood. Don't have that. I think is it African? Where does it say? Yes, native to Africa, yes.
Okay.
But it seems with the pomegranates, you can use the whole fruit. You don't have to eat the insides to use the dye. Thank goodness for that. They were driving my teeth nuts, those were.
Hi, Mariah.
So I'm going to have a go with that. Hi, Mariah. What about indigo and mahonia? Lots and lots of lovely things in here. Walnut and juniper. I've tried juniper berries. Yes, I got quite a fair colour with juniper. Not quite as strong as some of these appear to be. But yeah, I mean, such lovely things. Dahlia. And I've got my Bishop of Lambeth dahlia coming up now. But they only produce greens and yellows. So, I mean, you get greens and yellows from just about everything, seems to me. So it's difficult. But the hawthorn, berries, leaves and twigs might get some darker colours from down there. We'll see. Anyway, that was quite a nice one. And people have been talking about this recently. But I've had this for some time, so I don't need to go and buy that. I've saved myself some money. Ooh, about time. Considering the recent Amazon come and buy things will give you money off. So, of course, more fool me. I did. Of course I did. I went and bought a load of pencils I've been thinking about.
So did I. Pencils and more brushes. Like I needed more brushes, but
Exactly.
24
So,
more 24 sketching pencils, and I even did a swatches, whatever you want to call them for
oh,
pencils
yes.
of each
Yeah,
one,
I like
and then I didn't show you. I got some artist brushes.
Oh, yeah.
So
Are
I
you going to
can't.
show us?
Yeah, let me get them out here.
Come back and show.
Come back and show you. So I haven't even taken them out of the package yet, and I'm not even sure what brand they are. Fumui. I don't know if
Uh-huh.
it's a well-known brand or
Yeah.
not, but they're I believe they're sable, and they may be
Good.
synthetic sable for all I know.
Oh, no, I don't think so. They're either sable or they're not.
Well,
If
I
they're sable, they're not synthetic. If they're synthetic, they're not sable. I mean, I'm just saying.
I
Yeah.
thought I got sable, so but the boxes are
Good.
so helpful. Not help. There's nothing with it to tell me, and I can go look on my order form and see. But yeah, they're very nice. We'll see. We're getting there. And then the pencils are get back in there, you little booger. The pencils are just Wordson art pencils, sketching pencils, and I got
Yeah.
24 of those. Very nice. I was
Yeah, those looked handy when you showed me those before. Those look very handy. There's some nice range of different softness and hardness. Good.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I like I said, I did a what would you call it for pencils? Not swatching, but I guess it's like swatching.
It is, because it is. It's just
Yeah.
a test. Yeah, hardness, softness range.
Yep. So there's
To
F.
see how hard they can go, how dark they can go. Yes, F. I don't know why. I mean, F is supposed to be a pencil you're supposed to use as an artist, but I just can't see the point.
Yeah,
If you hold an HB pencil lightly, you can get just the same line as you would with an F. Why bother?
yeah.
That's just the way I think. But, maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Until this pack, I had not seen an F before, but
I I got a pack with an EE in it, and I still don't know what that's supposed to be.
oh,
No doubt some expert artist will let us know. If anybody knows what EE is, please do let me know.
yeah. But I got a
How
nice
can I have a
wise.
concentrated ink? What you do is you boil it for longer, keeping an eye on it on the stove so that it shrinks down so the excess water evaporates off into the air. Then you'll get a more concentrated ink. That's something I've got to do with quite a lot of mine. I haven't done it. I've just sort of uh, covered the item with the water, and then there we are. I was only answering a question. That's it. Go on.
No, no, no. I was done. I was done. I was listening to you. Oh, look at the book
Oh,
you
sorry.
have. Look at that book.
Well,
That's
I've had this one for quite a long time. This is one of the lab books.
yeah.
There's drawing, there's paint lab, there's mixed media lab, there's all sorts. And
Mhm.
this one was written by the same person who did your book.
Yep. I have it in an
I've been searching everywhere for my version of it, and I can't find it. I can't find my imaginary animals book anywhere. It's probably out in the summer house or something silly. But I've got that, and I've got this one, which is also
I have
by
that in
Carlos.
my cart to be ordered. Woohoo! I'm excited you have it.
Yeah,
Okay,
but this is
Mariah.
imaginary animal. This is not so imaginary, sort of, but
So,
it's
yeah.
quite the right that sort of look. I must get this up higher because I can't get my book there
Okay.
head there to see.
Miriam and Mariah both answered your question about the EE.
Yes.
50% graphite, 50% charcoal.
Oh right.
And
Oh,
Mariah, in addition, Mariah states that due to the high graphite content, they produce a deep, rich black color.
uh-huh. The only trouble with
Oh,
what
thank
did you say? Graphite and carbon?
you.
The only trouble with graphite is graphite creates shine, which is something that quite a few artists seem to be rather against. But anything that combines the two, graphite and carbon, you can get a better black than with just graphite. So it seems. So that's good to know. He is sort of the middle ground. Okay.
So the letter F on a graphite pencil stands for fine and is located on the blackness scale between HB and H.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see all that when I did the swatches that you saw. Well, I don't know if you saw Mariah, but yeah, I could see. I tried to use the same pressure. I'm heavy-handed. Fran and I have talked about this. I'm heavy-handed with the pencil.
Well, one way that someone said to help with that is instead of holding your pencil like this, to hold it like that.
That's how I was doing it.
You can get it a softer, more relaxed feel to it because you're less used to it. So you're thinking about it a bit more, I suppose. I'm not sure, but that's what they say. You can get a less concentrated, or perhaps it's just that if you press too much, you'll probably just break the pencil instead. So you don't press so much as you would with this, which go.
But you said, well, if you remember, here, I'll bring up the picture. You said where I did the eyelashes, I erased and started over. It's kind of hard to use your pencil way back here and get the lashes
Uh huh.
correctly. I mean, I need a little more 'Cause
Yes, yes. Well, that's what I feel as well. I'd find it difficult to hold it at the other end of the pencil, but um, you also need to have your pencil really sharp and to use quite a soft pencil,
oh, yeah, I do.
something like a 4B or a 6B or something, and then draw them in quite lightly, and you'll therefore get quite a good mark because they're a softer pencil. So you can draw them in quite lightly, and you won't get, when the pencil's sharp, you won't get a broad lash. You get a thin, delicate lash, which is what you want.
Oh, yeah, if you look
Yeah.
at these that I got here, I was really surprised because it's not just the hardness that you notice. Look at the thickness.
Yes.
Look at
Yeah.
the thickness in
Yeah.
comparison. So this
Yes.
is
Well,
14.
with that one, the best way to get a good sharp point is to use a knife carefully. Just pe-
Exactly.
yeah, best way. I've seen somebody with a an ordinary pencil, and their lead is about that long, and I'm what? What?
What?
What? Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was watching him. I'm thinking, what's he doing with that? Why did he do that? What's the point of that? Won't it break? Of course, it depends what pencil he did that to.
Yeah.
So intriguing to know. I shall have to go back and find him. I saved him in my watch later thingy, so I'll have to go and find him again. I
Okay.
didn't manage to watch everything he was doing. I just fell asleep by then.
Trish is here. Hi, Trish. Trish,
Hi,
I
Trish.
don't know if you noticed. I'm going to go off camera again. Fran got her card. I want to make sure that you heard that she got her card from Tommy. She's very happy with it.
Ta, ta,
Isn't
ta,
that
ta, ta,
sweet?
ta, ta.
So you be sure to
Isn't
go
that lovely? Isn't that just lovely? I love that. Fabulous. And I'm so happy. You tell Tommy I was so happy and surprised to see that. It was lovely. Really lovely. Thank you so much, Tommy. Yeah. Make sure you tell him.
Okay, Miriam has a question. How can I make my cabbage ink more concentrated besides boiling it more?
Well, you could just leave it to evaporate if you like. You don't have to boil it. You can leave it for a few days open to the air and let it evaporate. Or just put less water in to begin with.
Right.
Another way to do it.
Yeah.
I've still got some cabbage left. I could do another lot. See if I can get a really concentrated one. Yeah. I've got to do my tansy today because the caterpillars are eating it. So I've got to do it today or I won't have any left to do it with. Okay, well, what was I saying? Here we are.
You were showing the book, whereas the
I
book is
was
less,
drooling about the book.
yeah, it's less about imaginary aminos
Yeah,
and
more about real ones.
real ones.
But
That was great.
kind of. But without having to be photorealistic. I mean, that's quite real. That's not quite so real. You don't often see an elephant struck like that unless he's a bit ill. And little girls are usually got a little bit more form than that. So, I mean, these are more simplified drawings or drawings from splotches, and why not?
As seen by Picasso.
Yeah. So, I mean, I do like these simplified drawings.
Yep,
They're easier to understand for children, I would have thought.
that's
If
me.
you want to tell a child a story, you want something simple that's easy and quick to draw that you can repeat. It's very difficult to repeat. Well, it's maybe not so much difficult as extremely time consuming to repeat images of the same very photorealistic person. It would take a long time. That's why those Hayao Miyazaki films took so flipping long to create because everybody was drawing it all by hand.
I love him.
He's good, isn't he? Yeah, I do like
He's
him.
a turtle squirrel.
Yeah, and then
Or
we've
rabbit.
got just drawing little shapes and different eyes to see what suits the cats best and all that kind of
Now
thing.
I
It's
swear that
fun.
cat right there. I swear that cat right there is in the book I have, The Imaginary Animals. That
I
cat.
wouldn't be at all surprised.
Yeah.
Yep,
And I think
would
she
love to see
has
that
a
one.
book that's just cats.
Wow, really? I didn't know that.
I could be
Has she
wrong.
got
I
one
know
for
I've seen
dogs? I'd like one for dogs.
one.
I like that, showing how the uh, contour of the giraffe all the way down to the ground with its head, and then this thing. It's like, yeah, there we are.
Well, that looks
Funny
like
looking
one line.
giraffe.
That looks like a one-line drawing. The giraffe.
It does, doesn't it? What does it say? Pick your pick one and fix your eyes on the outline of the giraffe, a reference giraffe, and start drawing. Do not look at your paper. Look at the giraffe 100% of the time. Try to match the movement of your pen with that of your eyes running along the edge of the giraffe. Draw every curve and bump. Blind contours are usually done quite slowly and in a single continuous line.
Yeah.
Think about your speed and consciously adjust it if you think you're going too fast. So that's what she got with that. Mm-hmm. 3.5 legs.
Oh, I've got to get that book in hardcover. I have it in ebook. Not quite the same.
No, it isn't, is it? No. And there's some lovely drawings of frogs there. Look at that. Some of them really quite detailed. Don't get caught up in erasing mistakes. Start over, restate, or draw a big X through the drawing, but don't stop moving your pencil. Okay. Yes, it's got some quite good ideas in here, just to keep going, don't stop.
Well, she's got me.
Lovely things.
I mean, I could sit here all day and do creatures. Look at that one.
Yeah. I mean, that's practically a splotch drawing, isn't it?
I meant
Talking of which.
the one on my screen.
Oh, yes. Lovely.
And then I've done a bird, a sad,
Uh-huh.
forlorn bird. And then that's a raisinette. Remember the dancing raisinettes?
Afraid I don't know.
And these are puppets.
Probably American.
These are like,
So
just
I wouldn't know.
imagine your hand in there being a puppet.
Uh-huh. Wrong-handed portraits. That's an interesting idea.
Ooh.
Look at that. Yeah.
See, I
Maybe.
just need to do one with correct-handed.
Yeah, when it's hard enough to do it with your
Well,
right hand, what on
yeah.
earth you got to swap?
Oh,
Look at those eyes. They would be handy for you.
oh, yeah. All
Lovely
eyes,
eyes.
Andy. Yeah, I'm done with eyes.
Uh,
I like the ones down at the bottom, the creepy eyes.
these. Yeah. Well, there you go. So there's just some interesting things all through this book. Lovely stuff to look at and to try out and ideas and yes.
Hi, Paula. It's a good book. It's definitely a recommended
I
book.
like that. I like that very much.
Yep.
So what is that? Nature walkabout. That could be interesting. I must read that again when I've got a bit more time. Yeah.
Mhm.
I haven't seen that before. I mean, I must have looked at it. But then we move on to
That one, yeah, that's in my Amazon used books.
this is more on the theme of imaginary animals, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I like.
It's giving you instructions per every so often.
Oh, it's more like an activity book.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. That's what I mean. Out of silliness in introduction. That was fascinating to read that. Sharpie or A or B, pick up a or a or a. There you go. She's talking about pens there. So yes, blobs, a non-technical term describing blotches of paint, lines, or shapes that you can look at and turn into something else, such as a face or an animal.
What's a fleep? What are fleep terms?
Fleep. Where's that?
Right there.
Fleep term. The official language of Fleetland, made up of nonsense words that you as a silly person invent on a whim. Fleetland, the homeland of the Squeen, also known as Sillyland, Fleepdom, or the land of Fleep.
Oh,
Silly
really?
people, subjects of the Squeen, people of Fleetland, you and me. Sking, Fleet for Silly King, the father of the Squeen. Squeen, Fleet for Silly Queen, Silly plus S equals S plus Queen equals Squeen. There we are. Yes, draw this bird a zillion times, or about 5 continuous minutes, whichever comes first. Yeah, I reckon the 5 minutes is going to be it. With your non dominant hand, with your eyes closed, or both. Like
Oh,
that.
that takes me on touch drawing. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of touch drawing, but I've tried my hand at that, and I'm yeah, not quite got the hang of it yet.
How
Um,
about this one? That one will throw you anybody. That one. Draw upside down. You'll have to tell me about that one you just mentioned.
when you're done, I'll show you the book I have.
Okay.
Let's see, I
I'm
might
not
have
looking at all these
one
pages.
draw.
I'm just looking through some of them. So
Yeah,
that was something there. I wanted to see what that was.
you have
Oh,
to
cracky.
because I want this book. I want to know what I'm getting, and I like the idea that it's an activity book.
One must always draw. Draw with the eyes when one cannot draw with a pencil. Balthus. Who's Balthus?
I don't know, but it's so
Oh,
profound and
tell her.
deep.
Yeah. One of the
Oh,
things.
look.
I love that. Look at that. Yes. Super. Yeah, you've only got to look at some transform the blob. Yeah, you've only got to look at some piece of equipment from where Ian works, and you could turn up loads of that into
Well, and
animals.
that's what you just made me think of is that piece that you liked is like, well, what if we just drew out gears or whatever, and then laid them, overlapped them, and laid them out until we got a creature of
Yeah,
drawn of gears.
yeah, exactly. All you've got to do is find a round bit that says eye, and there you are. You've got the whole creature.
Well, I
I
have
think it's
that.
the eyes that start us. There's the sidewalk cracks you were talking about a little while ago.
Oh yeah, I went out looking. I took some pictures, but I didn't find cracks. I just found crevices, so it's kind of
Oh
hard.
well, that'll do. That'll do.
Yeah, I showed them to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Lots of
Trish,
interesting
Trish has to
things.
go.
Oh, bye, Trish. Don't forget to tell Tommy I love that card.
Uh-oh, Paula's buffering.
Oh no. We've finally got a booster, which won't affect this. It's a booster for the mobile phone, so he's got to partially put it in, and then wander about the house with an aerial to see where's the best place to put it. It sounds like a lot of not fun, but oh, I like that.
I do too.
That's
Yeah,
something riding a bike, isn't it?
yeah,
That's what it looks like to me. I just love that you can doodle about. We must have a go with that.
yeah.
I was watching uh, Miriam and
Chris?
yeah, Chris Clue doing those imaginary animals um, in clay, and I was looking for my foam clay most of today, and I still haven't found it. Used to be right here, just here by my side. No, gone.
Well,
Bad.
and Chris said you could do it in polymer, and I have air dried clay. But truthfully, I saw what Chris was doing and what Miriam was doing, and I'd love to play with the foam clay. It's
Yeah,
cosplay.
that's what I wanted.
I just
I
think
will.
I'd have more fun with it. It would be so hard on my hand. So if
Well,
anybody
I
doesn't
like.
know what we're talking about, go watch Sunday's stream with Miriam. Was it Sunday, Miriam? I thought it was yesterday. With Miriam and Chris Clue. Oh man, that was fun being there. And they're gonna do a part
Um,
2 on next weekend.
I hate to tell you, but yesterday was Sunday.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it's
What's
Monday now.
today's? Oh, thank you for.
We'll get her into the middle of next
Oh
week somehow,
no.
won't we?
Oh no, because no. Now I remember because I watched Miriam and then we left Miriam's and we all went right over to PM Iter Studio. And P
Yeah.
was feeling well. I hope P is feeling better. I know I heard her
Yes.
this morning, but I know how that eczema goes.
This is really interesting ideas. This is better than Wreck That Journal, which I got quite irate with. This is much more creative than Wreck
Yeah,
That Journal, much less destructive.
yeah. Yeah, I have to have that one. I probably won't get it used simply because I don't want one that someone's already worked in. And I probably won't work in it. I'll work off to the side so as not to ruin the book.
Has somebody worked in that one already?
I
I
don't
think they
believe
have. I can feel the texture.
really.
Yeah, I think the coloured crayons are already been done.
Aw, not that it
That's all
distracts.
right. Yeah, it
It
doesn't bother. Don't bother
doesn't matter.
me.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah. There was another page with some red on it that I thought felt like it had
Oh,
been really put in there, not just. But that's fine. What's wrong with that? I like these blobbies,
mm-hmm.
blotches and blobbies. We're going to do a bit of that. That's why I got some of my nice sprays there to have a go with. I'm probably going to dribble them rather than spray them. I think. Oh, that's nice. Bark of blobs. Yeah, always look at the trees of bark. Bark of trees. Trees of bark. Okay, woof woof.
That's what I said. I can walk around and put my fingers into a square and walk around and look not at a hole, but just at objects, shapes and things. We have a brick wall in the backyard and I need to go outside and do a close up of that. Okay, that looks like yep, that's what I thought it was. Either somebody sticking up their middle toe or that's
No,
a
it's blind contour feet, and the little ant is saying, "Really? That's a foot." That's what I like. Finish the drawing. Oh, look, it's a map of Narnia or somewhere. Yep, could be. Interesting stuff. I just like that kind of thing. I just like it.
Okay, let me show you
So
the book that I mentioned. This is um, Deborah Koff
go
Chapin.
on then, show.
I've got it. She does touch drawing, and I've tried it and not very successful, but I haven't committed to trying it very well. So I have the book, and basically you have a large panel board or whatever that you can put oil paint or printmaking ink all over. See if I can find a.
I don't think I'd use either of those, but I don't think there's any limitation. Surely you can use whatever you like.
Well, in this case, you're going to use oil, black oil, or printmaking ink, and you're going to put it on this canvas, whatever your canvas is.
I'd use acrylic. I haven't got oil or.
Then you're going to put a sheet of lightweight paper over top.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine this is all with the ink, and then you're going to draw your face like this with your fingers
Uh-huh.
on the paper. And when you turn the paper over, you're going to see the final product.
Lovely. Yeah.
Whatever you
You could
can
do it
with.
with acrylic. I don't see why not. Be difficult to do it with anything like my natural inks, but acrylic should work, surely.
I don't know if that would work as
Well,
well.
with the amount of acrylic I put down on the gel plate, it should work just fine.
Um, so far, I haven't gotten, I mean, these are all touch drawings, and you can find her online, Deborah Koff Chapin. You can find her on YouTube and watch what she does. And so far, my hands, they don't play well together. So this was a good practice for me to get more control of my hands and see what I can come up with. And some of the artwork that other people have done. I mean, children do this. Children really love doing this.
Uh-huh. Because it's an opportunity to get messy. I don't see any reason why not. Yeah.
Exactly. but it's touch drawing, so it's it's whatever your hands could do wherever you're going. It's just, and she really has. She's been at this for a long time, and I found her by watching a video from like 30, 40 years ago, and I told her about it, and she asked me to send her the link, and I just followed up, and I became more interested in what she was doing. It's just, I just love it. She's just really nice, very, very laid back, and I believe she's in the Washington area or Oregon, but not. I think she does courses or classes or retreats on Whidbey Island out there, not far from where Sharon is. I'm gonna
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, and in fact, I think I
Yeah.
suggested it to Sharon, but I think she said it was a little too far for her to travel because Sharon doesn't drive. I'm gonna stop my camera. We're gonna come back to you. But I really enjoy it. It's very zen, very, mindless. Just let go and see where you go with your hands. I enjoy it. Attempting it anyway. What do you got there, Connor? Feathers. We're playing with feathers.
Bird skull. I
Oh,
like these kinds of things, I'm afraid.
this is something that would go into Trisha's new group.
Huh? What's that?
Yeah, I'd have to find it. What's the name of it, Trish? Mm-hmm.
Oh, Trisha's gone, and she went
Yeah,
away.
she's gone.
No.
That's all right. I'll find it. I'm part of the group.
I think I've joined a group recently. It
Yeah.
could have been the one from Trish. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. So lovely.
It's like for
This
the
is
Hacker Bay and Macabre and what does that say?
it's not that particularly. It's nature journals. It just
Oh,
so
okay.
happens that that's uh, part of the nature journal idea. That's flowers of the sea, seaweed, and then there's the seasons: autumn, winter, summer, spring.
Oh, it's closer to Colleen. Whidbey Island is closer to Colleen.
Oh right, okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Some lovely, lovely ideas in here. This is, as I said, nature journals. I've probably shown this before because I just love this particular book.
L.K. Ludwig.
Mixed media.
I
Okay,
don't
Ludwig.
know that I've seen it because I usually write down the authors.
Um,
And I don't know that
I'm
author.
sure I must have shown you, but probably in a dungeon thing rather than online,
Oh,
live.
Ludwig. What's it called? Nature.
Mixed media nature journals. New techniques for exploring nature, life, and memories.
Thank you. Colleen, my father-in-law, whom I've never met in 18 years of marriage, my father-in-law lives in Seattle somewhere. I think Seattle, Washington.
Mhm. It's things like this that attract me to this book. I mean, apart from the fact that I like the idea of nature journals and I'm trying to do one, but I've had this a long time before I started to do that journal. And this is all about, this bit is about carving your own stamps. And I used to do that such a lot. I've got loads and loads of stamps I carved. So
Oh,
this is just,
nice.
I love that. Interesting. All about block printing, mono printing with gelatin, which is basically gel printing.
Right?
Yep. There's a thingy for you to put your gel in, your gelatin to make it,
Mm-hmm.
and then off you go. There's some lovely colours in here. Dye and salt nature printing. That would be interesting to look at. I haven't seen that in quite a while. Yeah. So there's things in here that you can go back and look at. I got this book at least 6, 7 years ago, maybe. So quite a while ago. Dyes and salt again. Interesting. The green dye was applied just around the oak leaf Fabulous. Must have a go at some of these. Interesting. Printing with bleach. You should do that as a kid with a potato.
Do
Fabulous stuff.
I have the author correct? L.K. Ludwig. L.K. Ludwig. Wig.
With big
Gee.
Ludwig.
Ludwig.
LK Ludwig.
Okay.
Nature printing onto metal mesh. I mean, woo! Fabulous. Patina solutions. I love patina. Loads of interesting stuff to look at in here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm not going through the whole book because I mean we've spent enough time on books as it is, but it's stock full of interesting things and different ways of doing a binding. I've done this stick one before, or similar to that at least. Lovely things, simply lovely things. Anyway, there we are. So, mixed media nature journals, new techniques for exploring nature, life, and memories. L.K. Ludwig.
Oh my
There we are.
goodness. And she's on Instagram, and apparently she loves dogs.
There you go. So, I've managed to get some more of this, which I'm very happy about because I was thinking I was going to run out. And I've discovered that I really like. Just a minute, I've got to hide something. It's not ready to be revealed yet, that one.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Or that.
exactly.
So I've discovered that this is quite my favourite kind of surface. This or anything any smoother. Like I was doing one with something more like this. In fact, I think it probably was a piece of this hot pressed paper, which I had cut up and cut it into four, and I was using a piece of that, and that was really good, that one.
Yeah.
So these need more work. That eye isn't wrong, isn't right. I've got to correct that, but this needs more work to it as well. I'm pretty happy with it otherwise. But that's the kind of thing. So I've managed to get a couple more of these in the post today. Very happy about that. Wasn't sure I was going to be able to. There's another piece of paper to work on. And I've got some other blocks here. I mean, I like this aquarelle or inks and things, but you can see that it didn't really work all that well with the tinted charcoal because I'd have to go over it and blend it in all the time, the way I've been doing with the more precise drawing. But I don't like that I've got to rub it in that much and I get this nasty
Grainy.
textured surface. It's great if you want grainy, but if you want something smooth, it's not working. So I've been using more smooth paper for
Yeah.
more accurate drawings. So we'll put those down. And I also dug out this from one of my drawers, cupboards, whatever. And this one, this is bamboo. This is smoother. This is thinner as well, but it's smoother. It's nice paper, good for drawing on, I would say. So that was another one of the. I think I got it in Flying Tiger because it's got the T on it for Flying Tiger. That's that Copenhagen Danish place. So let's have a go with some splotches. Now, while I was hunting for various things, I came across one other thing I want to show you before we get the inks out, because we've been talking about imaginary animals, and Miriam and Chris were doing imaginary animals in clay. Well, I've already done a few of those in
Oh,
polymer clay some time ago. Now, some of these have lost some of their legs.
oh, that's right. Oh, the scarab would be considered. It's not imaginary, but
Well,
oh,
that's not a scarab, that's a weird thing.
I keep thinking of your scarab on your Egyptian box, though. That's just a weird
Yeah,
thing. Very.
but that was done from a mold. It wasn't an imaginary animal. This was. I mean, goodness knows what this is. I just had fun with creating textures and creating different things to feel and look at, and so that you could color it with different things and end up with something different, which is what I got. And then there's this thing, which is I don't know what that is. No idea. Little bug-eyed, clawed, horny thing. And then there's this one, which has got this strange ball here and a chair. I don't know. I've just had fun with the clay, you see. Now, this one has had a little accident. Where's his other leg? There we are. There is his other leg. I've got to stick that back on. It is more like an ordinary sort of leghorn beetle type thing.
Yeah, I like him.
Don't know what this one. Did this come off this one? Oh yes, this came off this one. Look, that's come off there. He had claws as well. I'd forgotten. There we go. Guy with the claws would originally have gone on like that. And then I did things with twisted wire, funny little things. Just a flat creature, just made out of different bits of clay.
Yep.
And there you go. With the patterns you can put in with various tools, you can create a lovely texture.
Well, here's the thing. Yours are painted, and you did, yeah, or brushed, but you did awesome. Look at the colors on there. Now, the difference is that, like Chris and Miriam, I'm not going to pronounce the word correctly, but they did. I can't
Oh,
pronounce.
did they?
I'll have to look it up. Albert. Oh, Chris has a better language than me.
Albuquerque?
No, it was. Oh,
She did say something rather, but I can't remember it either. Sorry.
let me go back and look. It was yesterday, right? Yes, it was yesterday.
Yeah, only yesterday. We ought to remember. As something's lost a little eye. Must come off something.
Alabri Miriam, say it for me.
Yeah, sure.
Alabrejes, Alabrejes. Oh my goodness.
Alabama. No? Okay.
Alabrixis,
Don't know.
Alabrix.
But somebody, somewhere, has lost an eye. Someone's lost an eye. I don't think that it's any of these, though. They can go back and get themselves fixed some other
It's
time.
brightly colored Mexican folk art sculptures of fantastical creatures.
Ah, it was parade as well, wasn't there? I
Yes,
think.
yes, you are correct. With intense colors and
So
intricate,
that.
they're painted with intense colors and intricate patterns. That was the thing. I mean, yours
Mhm.
are beautiful. Yours look like they were dusted with metallics.
Mica. Mica.
Mica.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were either dusted with mica or they be painted with copper paint, but just brushed on, dry brushed on, so as to get the effect of it. You see, so you can still see some of the blue. But this was definitely done with mica.
Ella, Miriam, tell me if I say it right. Alabrejes. Ella, she
Yeah.
sent me a voice message pronouncing it. Alabrejes.
Yes, yes, I'm not getting it.
Yeah, it's still they're beautiful. They're again, I
I,
go with the fantastical, whimsical, all
I,
of that.
yeah, I heard Chris saying it, and I should have just practiced it a bit. Only I
Yeah,
didn't, did I? Sorry.
you got it. Go watch Miriam's video and you'll know.
Yeah,
Um,
I did, but I forgot to memorize that word.
well, I told
Sorry.
everybody else, go watch Miriam's video from yesterday. Oh, and she'll be back next weekend, same time, same place with part two. I love the movie with the fantastic creatures. The with Eddie Redmayne, I think it is.
Yes, yes, it is. Yes.
I love that. Could watch that forever. Thank you, Miriam.
Where to find them? So I've got me some various Tattered Angels. I found a box labeled Tattered Angels, and the label I had sprayed it and fancified it a bit. So I went, ooh, that one. So this one is faux finish bronze. I've probably picked out all the ones I like, and they're probably all browns. This one, luckily, is faux finish patina, so it's got some blues in it. And then I've got another brown, Coffee Shop. It's a lovely brown. And then I picked out a Juneberry wine, hoping that it would be a bit better than the label because it looks quite good in the bottle, quite sort of luscious looking. And then a blue, Curious. We'll hope that turns out all right. And lastly, Brick, because it looks a bit better than it sounds. Brick is a bit boring, but it had some nice looks. So I'm just going to cover everything up again.
Yep.
You could do this with inks, but like the ones, did I show you those ones? Yeah, the ones I was doing the last stream finally dried after a day and a bit because this bit that came down decided it was not going to dry. Or it's that one, that's right, that one is still a little bit sticky, but with Spectrafix of it should be just fine. But you can see that this one and this one escaped. That one I love. I mean, maybe it's escaped, maybe I did it, but look at it. It's got little eyes. Lovely imaginary animal there.
You've got, yeah, there's a face in there too.
Yeah, well, there's various faces. I'm sure this one's growling at somebody, and that one's about to eat things. Yeah, there's some fantastic stuff. And look at this one with a helmet. See, you can see one eye here and the other eye around.
Yep.
Like,
He's got a dew going on under that helmet too.
yes, certainly. So there we are. These are the ones I'm using now. So there's two ways of doing splishy splashies, and I'm inclined to do the second way, but it's the first way we're going to do today. The second way is spray every square inch of the card and then move it about a bit and leave it to dry. This way is more this sort of thing, which is spray a little bit and then spray another bit somewhere else. Maybe add a bit more of another colour to your original one so that you could mix colours like this one did.
Yeah.
And move it around. But don't allow it to cover the whole of the paper because otherwise there won't be any white background and you won't be able to distinguish one animal from another, probably. So we've got faux finish bronze. Let's try with some of the bronze to start with. I think what I'm going to do, I dropped a pipette down there earlier this evening. And guess what? It's completely disappeared. They always do that. Oh, there it is.
It's over there.
Excuse my head in the way. So in order to get some of this on here in more precise areas than just spraying,
Hi, Diane.
you need to use this.
Going back
Practice
to
a bit with it.
showed earlier, Miriam says that was a fat penguin. It could be whatever you want it to be.
It could be, yeah, could be, yeah. I just think it's somebody's helmet. So I'm going to put one over here, a bit over there. So if you land drops from a very big height, it's definitely going to go everywhere. So that was faux finish bronze. Let's try a bit of the brick.
Will these move with water or alcohol, or just better with water?
I like the way that's spraying with me just plopping it down. They would move with water, yeah. They're water-based, so you wouldn't want to use alcohol, I don't think. I might add a little bit to this one here to see what happens. Adding some different colour to it. Right, I've got to get my water. Because guess what? That colour has just swamped that. So I've got to give that a little rinsey poo. Otherwise I'm going to contaminate another ink and not get up the colour I'm hoping for. So what was that one? So that was that one. Let's put that over there because I've used those. Now we've got the blue. Yes, Curious. Let's try a bit of Curious. It's quite a pleasant blue, the Curious. It's this arm that was hurting yesterday, and it's still not completely better, but it was getting worse yesterday. Doing too much, that's the trouble. There's always too much to do, so you do too much, and yes.
Yes. I'm making squiggle, squiggle, squiggle.
Yeah, squiggle, squiggle, squiggle. That's the entire idea.
There's a bird. There's a that one down there looks like a squished centipede.
Seems
Or
to be what, that one?
well, that looks like a
That one
bird.
looks like a squished beetle.
Yeah, squished beetle or millipede or something. A lot of legs got squished out. Ooh, with a bubble. Another bubble.
Hopefully it's got a big eye now. Maybe. Rinsy Pincy. I've got a whole packet full of these things. So why am I bothering? Because the whole packet's over there and I can't be bothered. There we go. So
Okay.
what's this one? This one's Coffee Shop. I like this colour as a colour by itself. Look at that lovely rich coppery colour. Simply superb.
Or a whale
But
emerging from the sea. Yeah. Where'd you go?
yeah, I'm down the bottom here,
Oh, I see.
playing happily. I'm free and I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever I like. I'm free and a half. I am.
Uh,
There we go. And we've got two left.
now, see, I'm a bad person because I immediately want to go get another sheet of paper, same size, and smush it over top of that one and get like the Rorsch, the psychological ink blot type thing. See, that's me, which would probably destroy all the nice splotches you have on there.
Well, I'll tell you what, we won't do it with this one. We'll do it with the next one. How's that?
That's just me because there's so much liquid.
So I'm going to put this, I'm going to sort of move things a bit.
Okay, Diane. Well, yeah, the nice thing about the using the pipette is you can suck it up and put it elsewhere.
Redistribute it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, there it's times like these I wish I lived so right close to Fran that we could visit because she could do this and then hand it over to me and I'd do some drawing or vice versa.
Yeah.
Definitely. I would do the splotches and let her do the drawing.
So I'm going to leave that one now. I'm going to bung it on the floor and get another sheet like that. And then we're going to have a go with some new ones.
Oh,
We got the. What's this one? This one's Juneberry wine. Okay, Juneberry wine. So we go with that.
oh, Miriam, I wanted to tell you too that your Procreate drawings are just fabulous. I love them.
See, if you do it from a height, you get more splatters
More
coming out.
splatter. Yeah, but you want blobs for the imaginary creatures or whatever. You want blobs more than splatter. Oh, look at that one. Oh, there's something there. Look at you go. What color is this
If you
one?
put it like that and then put it like that, you get a broader Juneberry wine.
Oh, I like that one.
Mm, quite enjoying it myself. Put that back on. And find a tissue because that one leaked on me. That's the thing, that won't come off as easily as acrylic paint does. You just scrub it madly with a nail brush and it comes off with acrylic, but with that stuff, no.
Alcohol.
Oh, probably. It just dries my skin out so much I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of the badge of courage.
Me either. Me either. If you my nails and fingers, yeah. I was working with beets yesterday, I think
Oh,
it
yeah.
was. I was or Saturday we went to a farmer's market and I got some giant beets and I made my own pickled beets and I was red. I'm still red. What goes in must come out. Oh, there's a video to use ink tense blocks to make sprays and or use them on gel plates. Oh, you've got some creatures going on there.
Mm. So what else can we use? We use those two on this one. We didn't use any. Oh, I've got to have a bit more of the bronze. I like the bronze. Coffee shop. Coffee shop. We'll have some more of the coffee shop. Which is what I call bronze. Boom, 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 boom. See, I like using almost the side of it so
Yep.
that you get something to actually draw a broader stroke with.
Now you're getting specific.
Well, it's all going to run together anyway, isn't it?
Whatever's right below what at the bottom center, whatever that is, looks like it's something running.
Yeah, and something's chopped it in half halfway through.
Yeah, and it's getting ready to fly off.
Maybe it's two of them having done a mating dance and been a bit disturbed in the middle.
Paula says red poop. She would. Rub them on the plate. Applied textile medium on plate first. Oh yeah. I think Fran has talked about that. Certain things that if you use on your gel plate, it might be good to put down a gel medium first if you don't want to discolor or ruin your uh hi Julie, ruin your plate. Or like Sharon does. Sharon has that her super secret. gel plate sauce.
Yeah, that's half hand sanitizer and something.
Yeah, something something.
I never remember what it is. There's no point keeping it a secret. We can't remember it anyway.
Well, I probably have it written down in here in my journal somewhere because I'm sure that's one of the things I would write down for Sharon. But yeah, I know it's hand sanitizer. Let's see, where's my Sharon pages? Oh, that's my PM Artist Studio, my old PM Artist Studio pages.
Right, I'm going to get another sheet out and I'm going to splodge.
I'm gonna
I'm going to
start.
try it out. I'm going to splodge. We
Let's.
probably won't get the same shape of animals that it looks as though we're about to get there now, but we could get something else. And if you don't try it because you like what you've got, you're never going to know whether you're going to like the other thing more. You probably won't, but unless you try, you won't know. So, let's try. Here we are.
Da, 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 da.
Of course, some have dried already, so that one's done. I can put that down now and let it wiggle about. And this one that was from the top, it's got some missing spaces, so let's add a bit to it. Just rinsing out my Dewberry firkin.
Dewberry Firkin.
Mmm. That's almost a howl. Very nearly.
I've gone down a rabbit hole looking through my notebook here.
That looks like a cat now.
There's a chicken up there, or a rooster.
Oh, yeah.
I think Miriam saw it before me. She says, "You have a carrot being chased by a chicken thigh." Oh, look, the word Bob.
This one?
That's
Bob?
what I saw. Yeah, that's
Oh, Bob. Yeah. Hey, I can spell with squiggles. Don't
hand
think I need anything else on
sanitizer
that one.
and extra alcohol, 1 to 1.
That may be a little bit of this.
And the word of the day was spittle fart.
What was it?
What do we see there? Okay, we have a flying pig. We have a chicken on the bottom, a carrot.
Oh, a chicken chasing a carrot. Yeah, I see
Yep,
it now.
I see
Got
it
it.
now.
Got it. That's a big carrot for a small chicken. Jupiter? Where?
There's a dog jumping over a planet. Hold the phone.
I thought that was a cat.
Oh, well, okay. Uh,
Where's Jupiter?
there's a seal taking a rabbit for a walk.
I can see a butterfly.
Top right, ladybirds. Ladybird. Oh, I see the top right. Yes, above the blue. That looks like a ladybug. Yes.
Okay. I'm struggling with that one a bit.
So the top left, Julie says a turkey, but I see a wannabe peacock.
Now that I can't see. Definitely having trouble with that one.
It's got its big tail feathers that has no color yet, so it wants to be a peacock, but it's not.
Which one? Which one?
Way
I'll
up at
give it
the
some.
top left, way up the other left,
There.
the other left.
Sorry.
There, yes.
What you mean the seal
Is that
or
what that is?
whatever that is?
No.
Looks like a seal.
I thought it was a peacock wannabe. Paula says bottom right, purple snail. Oh yeah, I could see that. That's a cat with a purple snail.
That yeah. A cat jumping over it. That's quite a large giant snail.
And right there in the very middle is I am Groot looking to take a swan dive into a lake below it.
Oh.
That's I am Groot.
This looks like a dragon with cogs
Okay.
instead of legs. And that is a squashed something.
I
A little bit spread eagle there.
think the only thing that really looks like it should is that carrot.
Oh.
Everything else is imaginary. Oh, you put dirt on Groot's hands.
Uh-huh, very likely. Sorry. Well, anyway, there we go.
Yep, sausage dog. Well, she says it's a cat, Paula, but
It
yeah.
looks like a cat. It's got an ear there and an ear there, and there's its two paws. There's its tail, and there's its back legs that it's springing up with. No? That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
Anyway.
Diane sees fallopian. Well, I can't see your fallopian tubes, Diane, but fallopian tubes? I would say in the
Here?
middle above.
Butterfly?
No, fallopian tubes are up in the middle. They're two toned. They're two colors.
These?
To your right,
These?
to your left. That. No, not that.
That's
Just that.
chicken. That's chicken.
Okay.
Needs another leg.
Maybe it's those other two down there with the blue dots in the middle.
No, that's got two legs.
Oh, now it's got two legs.
Cheated. Sorry. It's got a very fancy fluffy tail.
Yes,
Well,
it's
we'll have
really.
to wait.
Yes. Well, we'll just have to wait and see
I've,
what she does with them.
what I have got is a whole box full of these sprays, so there's loads more colours. Shall I have another go?
You could do whatever you want.
Thank you, Mum. Oh, wait a minute, everything's dripping. Oh, stop dripping, I was happy. Landed on my shoes.
Yeah, you needed the plastic down there more than you needed it up here.
Well, it just landed cockeyed on one of my flip-flops, so it was sort of raised up slightly on one edge. So it started dripping down the side of the paper. So, right, we got loads more colours here. I mean, one or two. So we've got our chalkboard yellow. We've got verdigris faux finish, which is just not a brassy one, really. What else we got? True turquoise, which isn't very turquoise. Harvest green, that could be interesting. What else we got in here? Vintage pink, I don't think so. Oh, that's an interesting vintage market turquoise. That might be interesting. Oh, we've got a Franz Glimmers, vivid yellow, perfect pearls, heirloom gold. Yeah, maybe. I've seen that one for a while. Prism Azure Sky. Why not? See if it'll mix.
She does have a lot, Julie.
Oh, this is only one container of them.
Yeah.
I was sort of going a bit mad about tattered angels. Whenever I could see any, I got some. There was a time when I got quite a good deal of somebody quite close to me. I could actually drive up and collect them from her. And that was, I got loads of different ones, all different types, like some of these round ones. I got a couple of these fashion liners with it. It wasn't those I wanted it for. But
I'm sure you
interesting.
have quite a few that are discontinued even.
Oh, most likely, considering that she'd had them a while. That's mimosa. I don't even get that anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if you get any of these. I shouldn't think so. Cross my heart. I don't know what that is. So let's give these a bit of a try and see what we can make with them. I do like playing with splots. It's very relaxing. And it's quite fun to find the images in the blocks. And also there was a company, not a hobby maker, Hochanda, before it went under. I got some good deals off them for a while there before they disappeared into the fair blue yonder. I think they came back as hobby maker, but I'm not sure. So what are we going to do now? We've got, I've done the curious, the brick. Haven't done cross my heart. Let's do cross my heart. That's a limited edition, so you won't be able to get hold of that at all. But it's a lovely red, isn't it? That's certainly made a mark.
Yes, it did.
That
Thank
was
goodness
my intention.
plastic.
Exactly. And thank goodness my trousers today are red. Not that any went on there, but if it does, it'll be a good thing. Well, not such a bad thing, perhaps would be a better way to say it.
Hi, Jamie.
We're playing fun things here, just messing about and doing absolutely nothing sensible. After all, that's the entire point. Sensible is politely shown the door. Let's get some oranges going, and you know how we can do that? Well, one, with the chalkboard, needs a bit of a decent shake. There we go. It's not so bad. Get a nice bit of mixing going on here. Quick before it's all dried up, because that red is drying quite fast. Might have to put a bit more of that on. But before we do that, let's try some of my glimmers. Look, it goes a really disgusting colour. That's the heirloom gold, because it's quite an old looking gold.
Yeah, Paula. That was my first thought. Not necessarily that, but blood. Yeah. Paula's like Dexter with all that red.
Is that someone riding a hay board up in the top
Hoverboard.
right? Oh, a hoverboard. Oh, right, gotcha. Well, as you say, I put something up there, so not anymore. There's a motorbike there, though, with somebody doing some sort of whee thing.
Looks like a Segway to me. Oh, what color is that? It's like mustard. Oh, now it's
This
a marker.
is Franz Glimmers, vivid yellow, perfect pearls, heirloom gold.
Mm.
The vivid yellow, that was an old dye, the vivids, that have been stopped and then they started up again and they're very expensive, so I'm not buying any more of them. And then there's perfect pearls, which is a um, mica powder, and the colour I used is heirloom gold. So there you go. It's only two things in there.
Can you move your camera over a little bit?
Oh,
Um,
sure.
so we don't
Sorry.
have to see your spray bottles, just all the paper.
Could just move
Yeah.
that over
Well, yeah,
and
whatever works.
move
Up.
that over.
There we go. And up a little so that we there we go. Yep. How's that, Julie? Yeah, it
That
was a
better?
bit wonky, wasn't it?
Well, I'm glad my homemade dye worked not so bad.
Not so bad.
So we can have a bit of this mimosa. I like the mimosa. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Because you could never get hold of it again. I knew I had an extra top somewhere, and that obviously was it. I
Splat,
think we're
splat.
going for oranges here.
You
I
think?
think we're definitely going for oranges. Well, look, orange.
Yep.
Mimosa.
You know, if you didn't do the animals on here, once you finish it would be really good just to doodle, just to do
Yeah, yeah.
um just lines and spots
Dots
and
and
circles.
squares and spirals and yeah, anything you
Yeah,
like.
kind of zentangly.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
why not?
I'm seeing a background here of a nice piece.
Is this one I have to shake? It is. Azure Sky, it's called. It's a prism one.
Quite dark. Here we go. Here we go. I knew it. Oh. First, we start out with Dexter with blood, and now we have rotting bodies.
Literally, of course. Why
Yeah.
not? That is getting on my nerves. You go away, you.
Oh,
That's
when you
better.
tilt it, see, it looks black straight on, but when you tilt it a little bit, I could see the blue.
Uh huh.
Very nice. Very nice blue.
Well, they call it Azure Sky, but it's not all that azure, is it? It's a
No.
bit sort of midnight storms.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpity dum,
Oh, I
pumpity
like
dum.
that. I like that effect. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I want to put much more on there. It's pretty much over the edges anyway.
Oh,
I
it's
just get a bit of a mixture going on in the middle. Ooh, squiggles, wiggles, flushies.
ooh.
I think that's good enough, isn't it? Bye bye, darlings. Plus, we could now go and revert to doing the. Oh, I'm just going to lose my headphones for a minute. Revert to doing the let's splosh it all over bits. Just because we happen to be here and we've got sprays, and why not? I did some lovely ones with lots of yellows and then little bits of bronze. Got some absolutely fabulous background. They're the ones I use for my Egyptian box. In which case, we may just as well have a go like this.
Splitter splatter.
Out, which I can't want to join in. Let's do some green with this blue. Coffee shop. Old Penny. Oh, yes, got to use a bit of Old Penny. Come on, Old Penny.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
we'll finish patina. I want a bit of patina. Now, this one's got some nice mica in it, patina. I do like how it sort of amalgamates things. Well, if you spread it around enough. Now, that's some lovely colours. And it's rather good with the blue as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Julie. Spray through stencils.
Oh, yeah, I can do that, certainly.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
But I like these as backgrounds that you can then put your stencils on afterwards,
Yeah.
you know, once this is all dry, because this is pretty damp.
And what kind of paper? Is this your horsey paper?
No, this is the aquarelle,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
aquarelle block watercolor paper. 15 arc. I always think that means you've got to draw animals. That's, what is it? It's 300 GSM. That's the flying tiger stuff. But yeah, you can stamp on it, sure.
Julie asks, can you do a galaxy looking one?
You could on black paper
And
if you
see,
use some of your bright. Sorry.
when I think of doing one with the galaxy, I need that circle cut out so I can lay it on there as a mask.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we've got Mariah's done moon stencils, and I've got some planet stencils. I don't know whether those are in the shop yet, are they? I think they are. I think they were some time ago, but I think so.
I was over there
Coffee
today, but
shop.
I was looking at the broken giant broken lattice. I got sidetracked. I didn't finish ordering.
So you
Uh,
can just spray this stuff on and just stamp on like that. You see?
Very nice.
There you go. That just happened to be a stamp that I saw sitting down there, but I mean, I've got another one here, so you can use another one
It's
to
like
do
twig.
another colour on it. It's bamboo, it's supposed to be bamboo.
Or you know what else comes to mind when I see when in the wintertime we get a frost fairy on the window.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of, a frost
Yeah,
fairy.
Jack Frost.
Yeah. Julie's oohing and ahhing.
Oh,
Me too.
I seem to have lost chat. I'm sure I had chat there. It's gone away.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, never mind. It's enlarged the screen as well.
That's why you lost chat. It's down below.
Yeah, definitely. There you go. So you can just.
Ooh, mushy rooms.
Yep, mushrooms and flowers.
Fly.
Mushrooms, flowers.
And I presume you're saying flowers, not flies.
No, flowers. Flowers. Mushrooms and flowers. It's a Cockney sort of way of saying it.
Uh,
Kind of, although most Cockneys would probably kill me for saying that. Yeah.
Whatever.
My faint and silly idea of it.
They're not the boss of you.
No. Well, let's clean that one up. Let's see if I can clean that one up a bit as well. There you go. That's just showing you can. You don't have to. Or you could just spray over it and oh, it's getting a bit wet now. Oh, but might have to put this down directly behind me because there isn't anyone else. Well, there we are. I don't think there's much more that we can do to it. I'm getting a bit hemmed in again. It's
Kind
not
of
just
figured
gel
that with
prints
those
that do
big
it.
sheets.
Sorry?
I said I kind of figured you were getting hemmed in with those big sheets, and they're going to stay wet a
Yeah,
while.
exactly. So let's clean that up. And put the lid on there. Nowhere to put anything. Oh, what was that?
That was me bending down.
It sounded quite rude.
I grunted. I dropped my wrap.
Oh,
I'm always dropping things. Whatever.
so
All right.
there,
Oh.
there.
Yeah, where did everyone go? Did everybody freeze up?
Huh?
We still have, let's see, where am I at? We have 11 watching, 12 watching. Oh, they've wandered
Uh-huh.
off this way and that way. We appreciate it. We understand.
Well, I've got the chat back. I can see it again. Right. What have we got now? I've got Jabba the Hutt, or not Jabba, the other one. Thingy. The odd one with the gun. What's that?
It happens sometimes, Julie. Sometimes we're just tired of chatting.
Well, I was just moving stuff and getting it out of the
I
way.
didn't mean us. I meant the viewers, the stubbies that are watching. They just don't feel like texting
Ah,
sometimes.
I see. Now, I
That's
did have some white pens somewhere, but guess what? I can't find a single white pen. What have I done with the white pens?
You mean like your Posca pens?
Not quite. I had some gel pens.
Oh,
Wanted to use some gel pens. Yeah.
Excuse me while I bend down and get this other paper.
Okay, okay, we'll forgive you. Thousands wouldn't. I can only find a Posca. That's a pity. I wanted to use one of the other ones, but maybe they're in that other container. Let's have a brief look in here, which should contain something. No, it's just another Posca pen in there. What
You're not
about there?
talking to yourself. I'm here. Jamie's here. Miriam's here.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not waffling to myself. I'm usually waffling to myself.
Yeah, they're the Miriam says they're with the foam clay.
Right, okay. All off foaming. No, I definitely haven't got any in there either. Well, I don't know. I was having a good time with them the other day. Oh, maybe there's some in here. Yes, I think there's a white one there. Look, there we go. Lovely.
What were you doing the other day that you were having a good time with them?
Sorry, I was just doing things. Nothing special. I think I was doing some of the these blobs and putting them in the to put them in the journal.
Mm-hmm.
An eye here or there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one has got a definite eye possibility, hasn't he? Go away. Down in the corner here. Can you see? No, you can't. There we go.
There we go.
There. I was thinking there's a definite possibility of an eye there.
Yeah, that's the guy with the helmet, right? It's not working. Gotta wipe it off. A trick I learned from Becky is with the gel pens is you don't push too hard because you'll just clog it. Oh, that's a Posca pen though.
Yeah, I was
Look
trying
at
that
that.
instead.
Hmm.
I don't have a lot of luck with any pen. All right, okay, fine. Give in.
I've not. Let me ask Fran. I've not, Julie, but Julie says she was searching for white pens yesterday and noticed Pitt Artist pens have some white ones. Has anyone tried them? I don't have any Pitt Artist pens. There you go. I think it's PITT, isn't it,
I
Julie?
think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to correct you. I'm just trying to verify. But yeah, I
No,
don't have any of them. I've seen them. Oh, a nice little curl, a little lock on their helmet, on their head. There you go. You're getting there. He's wearing a mask. It's cold.
hmm I think it's probably because the atmosphere on the planet is on is not conducive to his native.
Drinking
Or this is
apparatus.
his hair down.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, Julie. Like I said, I wasn't correcting. I just wanted to make sure we were thinking the same pens. I don't have them. I've not tried them. Doesn't have them, so she's not tried them. I'm wondering though, because I've heard of them before. I'm wondering if I've heard Mariah mention them because I
I
have.
think he might have mentioned pit pens.
Yeah,
I
Mariah or P. This
think.
sound. Let
Don't
me.
you just love the way that one's sort of crystallized?
And the one
That's
above
the
it.
copper. Yeah, these ones. It's all copper. Nice. Now then, what else can we see here? Well, I can see a strange lady in a pod coming out of the end of the tube.
At the top, there's a chicken, a multicolored chicken, getting ready to lay an egg. She's all fluffered up, and there's an egg almost coming out. Mm-hmm.
A chicken, a chicken.
Up,
No,
right there.
no?
That's a fat, fluffy chicken clucking, and she's just about ready
Certainly
to drop
something
that
very.
egg.
Yeah, either that or that's one ear and there's some more ears over here.
Oh, okay.
Not sure. I like this one though. This one is marvelous. This one. Doesn't he
So
look
are
so
so Diane says she's seen a video using them. They stay wet long enough to be quickly blended out for shading. Um, so are they a gel pen or a paint pen?
don't know.
So we shall see what she says. I'm looking around. See there's
I
a
think she got black.
more of a paint pen. Avestruz. Avestruz. What's an avestruz, Miriam? That's a new word for me. Avestruz. And in the middle, at the top, there's like a lizard crawling on a plant, and he's looking up to the sky.
You mean that one?
Yeah,
I thought that was a cat again. I just see cats everywhere.
I guess.
Yeah, a lizard. Could be, could be.
Paint pen. So pits are paint pens. So blending a paint pen. Hmm. So
Well,
that
I've got those thingy pens, haven't I?
well, I think the
Tulip ones.
plastic pens stay wet long enough if you want to move them, you know. Right,
Because I
Diane.
got these.
Ostrich. Let me
Ostrich wear.
no, yeah, I don't know. Which one does she see as ostrich? The one you were working on before. The one down below
That one?
with the long, well, you're off camera, so couldn't tell you.
That one?
Nope, over to the right. The brownish in the middle bottom.
That one.
Yeah. Is that it? Looks like a long ostrich neck. Feet flying out behind him. Hmm.
Um, Trouble is, I've now drawn the little female person or
Mhm.
whatever in this little capsule coming
Mhm.
out of the tube. So I find it difficult to see anything else on there now.
Mhm.
Let's see what these might help with. Because I've got a lot of colours
Okay.
in here. One or two.
So are these
I just like
are they like a generic?
they're the tulip ones that I demonstrated a while back.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Tuliart, not tulip, tuliart.
yeah.
Beg its pardon.
They have the yeah, or a Roadrunner. Yeah, they have
Mm,
the felt tip, right? The brush tip.
hang
Yeah,
on.
they have a brush tip, I think. Like
It's an extra fine. Yeah,
oh no, I guess it isn't. So it's more like a felt
it's not a
tip.
brush.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's felt. I think it's one of those plasticky ones.
Okay, those would last a little bit longer then. Especially if you're going over um a textured substrate.
Yeah.
The plastic ones with the plastic nibs, they last a little bit longer. They don't wear out.
Uh huh. I see. Well, that's what
Yeah,
these are. That's what it looked
the
like.
bullet tip. Yeah, Julie's right. It's what you would call the bullet tip, but yeah, it's plastic.
It's a fine one though, so it says extra fine, but it's quite a nice pointy tip.
Hi,
So,
Candy. Welcome, welcome.
so what else am I going to do? I mean, this is the one with his teeth open, right? Those horrible um, Might see more this way round. Those horrible angler fish. There's the angler thingy, and these are his teeth.
Well, he looks like a one-eyed monster, eh?
He does a bit, doesn't he? Cyclopsy.
Yeah. And your helmeted guy, even upside down, he looks pretty cool.
Yeah, you don't look too bad at all.
And the one over there looks like a ballerina in a hula hoop.
That one. It does a
Yeah.
bit. Yeah. It's funny how you see different things when you turn it the other way up.
Yeah.
That's a very large fish has eaten a very big meal now.
That exactly. I can see it. I don't remember seeing any. Julie wants to know, does Pigma Micron have, I think it's Sigma Micron, have white pens? I only have the
I've
black.
not
I've only seen the black. So if they do, I've not noticed.
I've not seen any, but I do know that they do a range of colours, so it's quite likely they do a white.
Well,
I've
that's,
just never come across any. I just kept buying the black ones in different sizes and shapes because of doing stencils and needing to fill in large areas and make more precise marks here and there. So I got those. I didn't think about the coloured ones. In fact, I kept going, oh, flipping coloured ones. Where's the black ones?
you
So
know, I had never seen the colors until now. So you said that, and now I see black, red, blue, and green.
uh huh.
That's all I see. All right, hold on. Here's a bigger set. The Sakura Pigma Microns. Pigma Microns. Aha. You were right, Julie, and I was incorrect. Red, red,
This is Pigma. Yes, it says Pigma.
red, blue, green, orange, brown, pink, purple, and black. My goodness. And they're a size 005. Oh, let me see. I have to dig mine out and see how. I don't think I have
I
one.
think I've got 05. I've got every flipping number there is.
Yeah,
Oh
this is
04. This one is.
005. So it's not 5. Let's see. I don't have a not 5. I have all 60 millimeter 10s. Yep, all mine are the same. Yep, that's right. I went with all 10, size 10. I do have some Sharpies though. Let's see my Sharpies. Oh, they don't list the size. Wow. Darn it. That's just wrong. We got medium and fine. That's what Sharpie labels theirs. Medium and fine. Oh, they're no fun. But all mine are size 10. Yeah, you're right, Julie.
There's a great big monster. Great big nasty monster with big teeth. So, what next? I don't know whether that's a fish. I mean, that's got an eye now, definitely. Has it got an eye the other way up? Let me have a look. Not so much. I think it's got a better eye this way up. Let's give that one a little bit of a shake.
It does have a white in it.
Oh, there you go. I wonder what it's like though, because I've not heard anything about it, so I don't know
Yeah.
if that means anything or if that doesn't mean anything
See
at
the
all.
black. I see the black. Fine liners. The 8. Why do I not see the white ones? I see the black ones. Black, 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 black. Sound like a duck with a sore throat. Black, 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 black.
To do something over there. What shall I do? Wonder if that would work. Could always try.
Arteza has some nice looking microline ink pens, fine liners,
Oh,
Japanese archival ink.
uh-huh.
I don't see white. Maybe I should put white in the search bar. Macron, Micron, white pens.
Right, ballerina. Let's do some ballerina with my other ear.
Yeah,
Ballerina.
okay. Yeah, Diane says from this angle, your ballerina is in a hamster wheel. That's, yeah,
Yeah,
set up.
exactly.
Yeah, but it, yeah.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
I see Arteza has a white gel pen. Well, I have a white gel pen. I know I have that. Jelly roll. Yeah, they're gel pens. So they do have white, but they're a jelly roll.
Uh-huh.
And Julie says she's had no success with those. Mm.
Ham.
Oh, Miriam, do not get dehydrated. You know what I
Oh no, don't
learned
do that.
is that
I like that. That looks like Jupiter. Is that what you meant? Jupiter, Saturn, that
I
one?
think it was the other.
Looks like it now from this angle.
I think it was the other.
Well, it's got the ring. There's the red spot. It must be Saturn.
No, it was the
Well,
other
red spot.
floppy sheet, Fran. It wasn't this one. It was the other paper.
Mm, well, I've seen it now, and it's in this one.
It's in your head. Ah, good to know, Julie. Pretty up the cheerleader. Where? Which one is the cheerleader? Go back again. Where's the cheerleader? Is that the one in the hamster wheel?
That one? I thought it was a ballerina. It can be a cheerleader if you like. Or is that the cheerleader? I think that's more a Halloween mask, that one.
Okay, Candy. I'll tell her. We'll make a note of it. A cute little bird at the top. There's all kinds of things in there.
Yeah. What was I doing? Yeah. Oh, yes. There we go. It's a bit roundier. More like Saturn. or Jupiter, or even Pluto. I'm doing the heart shape.
Just to the left of the pen, there's three blobs in a row, look like cheerleader with pom-poms, just to the left of where you're at now. Three blobs in a row, look like a cheerleader. Boy, you got me.
Unless you mean this sort of
Oh, left of
thing.
the pen. That's that
That
one.
is left.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
That's left.
I was looking the wrong. Oh, before you turn the paper. Okay, before you turn the paper. So it was over there. Three blobs to the left. Look like a cheerleader. Just below the blue blob at the top. Boy, you got me.
Those three?
I'm lost. Diane see the blue blob at
These three? Yeah.
just below the blue blob at the top.
Yeah, there's three blobs there. Is that what she means?
Three blobs in a row.
Are you sure that's a cheerleader?
No, I'm not
Doesn't look
seeing
like
it.
one.
I'm not seeing it.
No. No, you'll have to take a screen
Diane says she
area
gives
and
up.
then draw it in for us later.
Yeah, do a screenshot and show us. I want to see what you see. She says every time she tries to explain it, you move it. Turn the paper
I,
again. Which way?
okay, back this way. Okay, there we go. Blue blob at the top. Three blobs in a row. What, these inside here? Or do you mean something else?
Okay, let's see. Let's see what she says. It's not the snarly creature.
Not that, no.
No, it's not that. I don't see a ballerina. I'm looking.
My
Oh,
ballerina's there.
yeah, in the hamster wheel. Yeah.
Apart from that, it was not quite a ballerina. I was trying, but it wasn't quite. You have a face and two pom poms.
Okay. That's it then. It's got to be the thing in the hamster wheel. Got to be, right? Right, Diane?
This one or that one? That one? Because there's a face there.
I see an embryo, but I'm
Yeah, you got us puzzled. You got us puzzled. Blue blob at top, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Blue blob at top, yes.
Okay. Now what, Diane?
Next instructions. What now?
Down.
Down.
Down one. Is it that?
Okay.
Right there, the brown ones. The brown ones
The
all
brown one.
together are there are three.
I'm still struggling to see it. You're going to have to take a screenshot and then draw it for us. Because I'll zoom in. Here you are. Take a screenshot now. Okay? An astronaut eating a sandwich while wait the something or other to pass. Face, two arms, two pom poms.
I'm not going to see
Face,
till
two
I
arms, two
see
pom
what
poms.
Diane sees.
I can't see it. I'm just finishing off Saturn at the moment. Or possibly Jupiter. I'm not sure which.
Yes, Pleiades, as in the meteor Pleiades, Miriam. The
Oh,
meteor
Pleiades.
Pleiades.
I
Pleiades.
did not know what she meant.
Meteors showers all over the place. It's right in the middle. Right in the middle. The middle brown splotch or the middle of the brown splotch. I still don't see it. I turn my head if I'm gonna lay down here a bit so I can look at it. I don't see it. Directly above,
I think
it's the one directly above where you're working. So it was that one So you're talking, so those two things that go off from it are the pom poms?
Maybe it was better this way up.
Nope. Oh,
See,
Mary,
I thought this was a little space capsule, and this
no,
is somebody in the little space capsule being shot out of this here tunnel, rather like um
no. You know
a
where it is.
time
Turn
warp
it back
thingy.
around where you had it.
Yes, dear.
Okay. See, if you go look at that middle brown one that you were just pointing at, okay? There's two lines come off of it. One goes up to the blue dot and one goes down to the swirly brown stuff. Those are the
Right,
pom
these two.
poms. Are those are the pom poms?
Um,
Miriam, can you take a screenshot and point it out? She sees it now. Oh, you turned it too far. Yeah, I know. I realize that. But
and you can see when they enter to wrap force.
warp force?
Wrap force? Hmm. Turned it too far around. I'm sorry.
Nope, you have to turn it kind of like at an angle. Like that, maybe. It's still locked.
I'm. It's probably because I don't really know cheerleaders much,
I don't either.
being in the UK. So, yeah. I'm just liking it being a planet very like Jupiter or Saturn or something like that. And there's a couple of neutron stars, one here and one there. Those are your pom poms, I expect. And they're sucking the planet dry.
Mm.
Sorry. I do like that little
It is
spaceshipy
sort
one
of
there.
joined to Saturn. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It is sort of joined to Saturn, that one. Yep, that's where I was going. I don't see it yet, but I see where you're talking about, Diane, but I don't
I
quite.
want a shot and then draw it out so we can see it properly. So she can sort of add the bits that are missing that we're not quite getting.
Yeah.
So as far as I can
I
tell,
think I
this is
see the
another guy looking like.
components of it, but I don't see the full picture of it. I think I'm lost up there with the clucking chicken. Just the head and arms. That's what I was thinking, Diane. That's what I thought. But I still don't quite see it. Yeah, I was looking at the drip lines as well. So it's just her head and then her arms are spread out, but the head doesn't look so much like a face or anything. That's what's throwing me off. Oh, wait, I see it. Oh my God. I see it. Oh,
Huh?
I
Oh,
see
what
it,
was that?
Fran. I hit my
Yeah.
head on the camera. Sorry.
Oh, it was that surprising. I see.
Yeah, I see the face. I see it. And I could see her arms going out holding the pom-poms. I see it. Turn it at 15 degrees. No, at
Which way?
what's half of 45? Turn it not quite halfway, just huh? 22 and a half. Yeah, 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 yeah. There. Now stop.
Yeah.
Do you see one of her eyes has a patch over it? Her mouth is kind of ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and the arms are going out and holding two orbs that could be pom-poms.
Uh huh.
Yes, the light bulb has gone on. She has one
Bing.
eye that looks a bit startled.
Well, that's that one. You mean that looks? Yeah. Well,
That's an
this
eye.
one looks a bit as if she's crying slightly because I drew something else there, thinking
Yep,
it was a.
and she
Yep.
has very closely cropped hair. I see it. Oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack. breathe. That was fun, Diane. Thank you.
Yeah,
It took a
that was
village.
hard.
Miriam said it took.
It, it took the whole community to explain it to me.
Yes.
I was not there, not in that
Oh,
zone.
Julie's gonna make it even more complicated. There's a piranha fish in there as well.
That's the piranha fish.
Yeah.
I've already given him an eyeball, and it's not a piranha
Oh,
fish. It's
that
one
was
of those
fun, Diane.
um, anglerfish, the horrible ones from the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
Really nasties.
I hit my head on the camera.
Like a startled monkey, doesn't she?
Yeah, she doesn't look right that way. She looks drugged. She looks
She
better
looks.
that way.
She still looks a bit odd.
Well, she has a patch over her eye.
Yeah, and the other eye is sort of damaged.
And she's been eating
Oh dear.
blueberries.
Yeah. Oh dearie me. So I've got two guys in masks.
Yep, yep, good job.
Or possibly that's the mask is taken off because you can see where the leads are. I better add to the leads, hadn't I?
Now, if you go all the way over to the right next to your planet, there's a little blobby shape that looks like it be could be a cat sitting up looking at you.
This one?
Yep, you can see the ears kind of laid back. You can see a little shading line where the separation of the front legs from the back legs. And then you can see
Uh-huh.
the tail. Or a dog. It could be a dog, but she's seeing cats, so I went with cats.
Uh-huh. I think that's more of a dog, that one.
Okay, there you go.
Quite a hairy dog. You can't quite see the difference between leg and head. So it's quite hairy, that one.
It's a golden doodle.
Yeah. Something of that sort.
Yeah, y'all see it. It looks like the ballerina is expelling some gas. Well, she's upside down right now. And there's a blobby fish with a wonky smile that's going past her. So his tail, his little back tail is kind of touching her hamster wheel. Oh, you're getting there. You're getting there.
I
Depends on
think
what.
all his hair is just. Definitely needs the attention of one of those. What's
Brush.
its groomers.
Groomers, yeah. And that black blob at the top, you could turn that into a manga face.
I'd have to look up some of my manga books because I'm not great at manga. But it's possible. Anything's possible. And somebody's eaten a very explosive pill. It's about to go off. It's done some lovely graininess in that, hasn't it? Look at that. You see that lovely graininess? See if I can get that close enough to the camera. There. Isn't that lovely? Really quite nice. And that one up there's got a bit of graininess in it too. In fact, they're all round there have got a bit grainy. Lovely. Yeah, I like that. See, what we've really got is what you see when you put a microscope, one of those electron microscopes, on what's inside the human body, and it's quite frightening. We've got this virus popping around. The two of them there, and we've got a cell that's just exploded, and we've got one of the white corpuscles, only it's a bit blue, coming along with the antidote to it to save everybody. So we got 3 of them. I still think this is a monster, you know.
Mm-hmm. You got some good shapes there. Is anything on the floor? Is anything on the floor dry yet? Oh, you're over 2 hours, dear.
Yeah, I'm getting to the end of this. But I
I
got a lot of fun doodling on here.
Yeah, I was laughing so much I wasn't paying attention for you. Oh,
Hit your head, yeah. Well,
thank
are
you
you
for
going to
that
come back?
token.
On
Yes.
top of that, I have a bear. A bear where?
Where?
Where's the bear?
Where's the bear, Miriam? At the top, she says.
That's the bear? I thought that was my cat. You can be a bear if you like. What's the bear doing then?
Oh, the cheerleader has two monsters as pom poms up from the dog. Oh, above the dog.
Yeah.
There's a
That's a
bear.
what did she say? That's a bear?
Okay, okay. I'm
Well,
telling you,
take
people.
a screenshot of that and draw me the bear because I can't see that either.
Hold it. Hold it a minute. Okay. Let's see if I got it. I will.
Anyway,
I sent it back. I sent it to Miriam. I took a screenshot and sent it to Miriam. Look at her. She's so cool. There we go. I sent it to you, Miriam. Okay, we
okay.
gotta go. Enough rabbit holes. Yes, we've gone down rabbit holes and
Yeah.
had giggles. Thank you,
I,
everyone,
I think
for being here.
I think black and the avocado is my favourite. So I'm going to do some more avocado. I've got some avocados in the kitchen now that don't look terribly edible, so I'm going to turn them into ink. Hopefully, that's better.
Thank you,
Come
everyone, for being here for the fun, for
on.
the thumbs up. We appreciate it.
Hooray!
I'll tell her to
Okay, enough rabbit
join.
holes. Yes. Okay. Bye bye, everybody. Bye
Bye.
bye. We are ending now. We are ending. Let me get that in position now. Ending. Come on. Come on. There we go. Press the buttons. Bye.